would like to continue with chronic inflammation. Actually, as I said earlier, I studied the subject of grounding while at CITEM, where I had all the facilities for this. So I am very grateful to late Dr. Neville Fernando, founder of CITEM. And also the notes I have used to teach medical students at CITEM, I am using it now to discuss this topic. There was a issue, Time magazine, and the cover page said "The Secret Killer," and they say inflammation, the root cause of all evil or chronic illnesses. Now, all inflammation begins with a triggering event like bacteria, entry of bacteria, virus, a parasite or toxin into the body, or even a blow or a fall or surgery injures the body, or even the food you eat, if it is harmful, can come into play in causation of chronic inflammation. I will deal about the foods later. Now, when there's chronic inflammation, more and more free radicals are produced, causing more and more damage inside the body. Now, if when say like entry of a pathogen or any bacteria or virus, now if the healing occurs straight away, it is all right. But if it goes awry or lingers on, then it results in chronic inflammation. They say the body is in flames. There's burning inside the body due to chronic inflammation. If the inflammatory trigger continues, more and more pro-inflammatory cytokines are produced, leading to organ damage and disease. Chronic inflammation rocking the medical world, so says Mary R. Ross, where Health Matters issue, fall issue. Inflammation is an unsuspected component of a number of diseases, says Professor Andrew Lloyd, University of New South Wales. Then, inflammation is at the base of many chronic diseases: coronary heart disease, stroke, diabetes mellitus, arthritis, asthma, cancer, osteoporosis, mental illnesses, dry eye disease, etc. Now, also in this issue, they say cardiologists, rheumatologists, oncologists, allergists and neurologists are all talking to one another, because now they find that there is a common cause for all of these conditions. Evidence is piling up. Chronic inflammation is the culprit in almost all degenerative diseases and aging. Degenerative diseases are like cancer, heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, etc. And also in aging. It was reported in Health Matters Fall issue 2004. Professor Imad El Omar, University of Aberdeen, says in an article in The Scientist, July 14, 2003, he says, "I personally believe that chronic inflammation is the root of all evil." He goes on to say, instead of different treatments for, say, heart disease, Alzheimer's, and colon cancer, there might be a single inflammation-reducing remedy that prevent all these. Now, here comes grounding, because now this has been not discussed earlier, where actually we are thankful to Mr. Clinton Ober, who in the 1990s discovered that grounding the human body could resolve inflammations. Grounding actually is a direct contact between the skin of your body and the earth. Walking barefoot, especially in the beach, is very effective because of the magnesium and the sodium chloride, and also because of the wetness. Then, walking barefoot or touching the earth. Now, when connection can be also through indirect means, through a stainless steel plate which I now use, where I sleep on, which is connected by a copper wire to a grounding rod which is buried outside in the earth. Now here too there is grounding or earthing, because the electrons, free flow electrons come from the earth to inside you, into your body. Yeah. Then also people with high levels of CRP were almost, CRP is another indicator of chronic measure, which can measure chronic inflammation inside the C-reactive protein. CRP is C-reactive protein, which also measures, goes up when there's chronic inflammation. Now, people with high levels of CRP were almost 3 times as likely to die from a heart attack, regardless of their cholesterol levels. Ridka et al., New England Journal of Medicine, 1997. Now, this is very interesting. So, more important than the cholesterol level was the presence of chronic inflammation in the body. So, that is very interesting. Another study, they found women with high levels of IL-6, again another indicator, a marker for chronic inflammation, were 7 times more likely to develop type 2 diabetes mellitus, while women with the highest levels of CRP were 15.7 times more likely to develop type 2 diabetes mellitus. Journal of the American Medical Association, July 2000. I have written 2 books in very simplified form so that the general public can understand very easily. And the 2 books are Suvadai Divipayataka Suvadai Manasa and Towards a Stress-Free Healthy Life. Both these books are available at the Sarasabi bookshops.